beautiful friend. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a powerful, probably playful flow. We're going to start this practice in a kneeling position at the back of our mat. So go ahead and meet me there. And together we will be in our kneeling position. You can bring the palms face up or face down right above the knees. Go ahead and roll the shoulder blades back and down. Lift through the chest and grow the head towards the ceiling here. Relaxing the face muscles. Releasing the tongue off of the roof of the mouth. Relaxing through your jaw. Setting your intention for today. Noticing how you feel here. Nice inhales through the nose and exhales through the nose. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind your back. Pop through that chest. Maybe pull the arms away from your body. See how that feels here. And let's fold forward with the hands interlaced. Allowing the hands to come up as far as they can. Breathing, feeling those muscles. Digging into that stretch. And very slowly we'll peel ourselves back up. Puff through that chest. And release the interlace. Maybe shake the wrist out there. Just a good shake out. We're going to come through all fours. Tuck those toes. And we're going to take some cat-cows here. But we are going to round through the spine to come forward. And then we'll arc through the spine to come into like a pouncy extended child's pose. And then we'll roll up through our cat position, and then we arc through the spine to send the hips back. So let's do a few of these together. Roll forward. Arc through the spine and send those hips back. And we roll up, rounding through the spine. And exhale, we arc through that spine, sending the hips back. And again, we peel up. Arc through the spine, send the hips back. And again, we roll up. Toes are tucked. This time we're coming in, up dog. Lift those thighs off the mat. And slowly we send it back, arc through that spine, child's pose, and roll forward into up dog. Big smile on your face, and everybody pushes back into a down dog. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk your dog out here, pedaling through the feet. And let's go ahead and come onto the tiptoes here. Big bend in the knees, trying to get that belly towards the thighs, pushing through the shoulders. And tiptoe to the top of the mat. And here we are, forward fold. Just sway left to right. Nice inhales and exhales here. Inhale, we'll halfway lift, nice straight legs, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise, peeling ourselves up, head and neck, our last. Oh yeah, grow tall here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale them down through heart center. Shift the weight over into the left leg. Pick this right foot up. Send the right leg out. And slowly we're going to swing it back, coming in, warrior 3. We're going to take a big giant step back, foot lands, and we lower down that knee. Inhale, arms up, palms touch overhead. Coming in for half splits, you can leave your hands up overhead or you can bring them down to the mat. Whatever feels better for you here. Nice little bend in that left knee is always welcome. Breathing. Roll back into our low lunge. Tuck that back foot. Rise yourself up into our high lunge here. Hands are still overhead. Breathing. Beautiful. Frame that foot. Come onto the heel of the back foot and send the left leg back. Down dog. Vinyasa roll forward into plank. Unfurl into up dog. Everybody meets back in downward dog. Immediately coming up on the tiptoes, walking forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift, long spine, and fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise, peeling ourselves up. Head and neck, come last. Beautiful. Nice inhale and exhale here. On the next inhale, arms go up. And we exhale them down through heart center. Shift the weight to the right. Pick that left foot up. Play in with the strength in that hip flexor and in the left thigh. Slowly we'll swing the leg back, coming in, warrior 3. Breathing. Maybe grinning here before taking a big step back. And lowering down, inhaling arms up and overhead, breathing here. Releasing that heat out through the mouth if you need to. Pushing back, half splits. Hands can come to the mat if you would like. Otherwise, we're going to play keeping the arms overhead. Nice little bend through that right leg. Should still feel this stretch by digging that right heel in. Inhale, we come through, rise up. High lunge here. Smiling, happy yogi. And we frame the foot. And we come up on the back toes to send the right leg back. Down dog. Let's roll forward into plank. Take the gaze forward, shift forward, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, no hands, and fold. Inhale, we're going to rise up into our cobra with no hands again. And we fold, push back, child's pose. Hands are out front. Nice inhale and exhale here. And on an inhale, we will peel ourselves up, rounding through the spine, tucking those toes, Coming in, up dog, toes are tucked. Go ahead, lift the right toes, point them. A little 3-leg up dog action here. We're going to bring this right knee to nose. And 3-leg dog. Right knee to right elbow, 3-leg dog. Right knee, left elbow, 3-leg dog. And roll forward, step it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and rise up. Warrior 2. Breathing, no holding or clenching here. Inhale, left arm drops, right arm lifts. Back to warrior 2. Pivoting on that back foot, high lunge. Left hand plants beside right foot, right hand up towards the sky. Beautiful. Pivot around, revolve Skandasana here. Stretching those outer IT bands. Back around, framing the foot, stepping it back. Down dog. Vinyasa or child's pose, up to you. Whatever's feeling good for you here. Everybody's meeting in a down dog. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Roll forward, plank, lower down into our chaturanga and push up dog. Lift that left foot, point those toes. Inhale, knee to nose, 3-leg dog. Knee to elbow, 3-leg dog. Knee to opposite elbow, 3-leg dog. Roll forward, kiss that knee before we plant it in between the hand. Pivot on that back foot and rise up. Warrior 2. Right hand drops, left hand lifts up. Exalted warrior. Warrior 2. Pivot around on that back foot, high lunge. Right hand plants, left hand sweeps up. And then we revolve the Skandasana here, pivoting on the outside edges of those feet. Working all through those IT bands, should feel lovely. And inhale, we plant the hand, frame the foot, step it back, down dog. Roll forward, plank. Look forward, chaturanga, up dog. Everybody meets, down dog. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Go ahead and come onto the forearms, coming in for dolphin here. Walking the feet up as far as you can. If you like to play with pincha, you could play here. Otherwise, we're just chilling in our dolphin. And breathing, we're not holding or clenching here, we're pushing through the shoulders actively. Gripping through that mat. Push up, down dog. Beautiful, it's vinyasa. Roll forward, look forward. Push forward and lower down, push up, dog. Everybody meets back. In our seated kneeling position. Hands up or palms down. Whatever feels good for you. Feeling into all that energy you've worked up. Noticing how the body feels. Coming back to that intention you set. and slowly walking the hands forward, coming back in to down dog. Oh, yes. Just breathing here in our down dog for just a second. Right leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. Come down to the left elbow, pushing hard through this right hand still. Right leg is bent. Breathe. Gonna bring the right elbow to the right knee, right knee to right elbow, and then come back, 3-leg dog, drop that elbow. Beautiful, knee to left elbow, and then again, drop that elbow, leg lifts. Okay, lift up that elbow, and maybe send that leg back, coming in, wild thing. Chest lifts. We are breathing. No holding or clenching the breath. Right hand plants, pivot around, fallen star. Right leg can be lifted if you want it to be, or it can be lower, doesn't matter. Beautiful, plant the hand, step the foot back, down dog, and we're vinyasing or not, doesn't matter. You can take child's pose, whatever feels good for you. We're all gonna meet in down dog. Left leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. Come down to that arm, that elbow. Breathing, pushing through the shoulders here. Digging into that right heel. Push up, elbow to knee. Knee to elbow. 3-leg dog, back to that forearm. It'd be funny to try to bring that elbow to that knee, wouldn't it? And then again, opposite elbow. 3-leg dog, elbow dropped. Up to knee to nose, and then we'll push up and come into our wild thing this time. Oh yeah. Chin over, and then pushing that chest up. Lifting through that spine and that chest. Expansive, radiant energy. Plant that left hand. Left foot swings through, fallen star. Leg can be lowered or lifted. Beautiful. Plant that right hand. Step the foot back. Vinyasa or child's pose. Everybody meets back, down dog. Coming back into our dolphin, come down to those forearms. Looking under, pushing through the shoulders, walking the feet as far forward as they'll come. Breathe. Push up, down dog. Walk the feet back. And let's roll forward, lower down onto the knees. Send the hips back, hands, palms up, or face down here. Whatever feels good for you. This would be an excellent time to rock and roll. I'm sweating. If there's anything else that your body is craving, be my guest. Otherwise, we are just coming back to that intention we set earlier. Sitting with it for a moment. Feeling all this energy we just stirred up, pulsing through your veins. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has got you warm, motivated, and ready to move. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.